Hello, everybody. This is Sine Lynn. How are you guys doing? I am here to give you how to read the cup suits. Yeah, I know I was on a pause. But, anyways, so in regards to teaching you guys how to read tarot, our next step in the evolution of tarot is the cups, the water suit. Okay? So, in regards to this, Ace of Suits is all about the beginning of emotions. So, for this card, you can say that you feel overwhelmed. For this card, you can say that you might be drowning in fear if it's in reverse. Drowning from your fears, feeling overwhelmed. You can say that this is a new path for you in regards to relationships. Okay, this is all about circulation, connection, network, but this is emotional. Okay, but this could also represent the subconscious due to the fact that this is the water card. But yeah, you got the cup, you got a bird diving with a coin into the cup, diving a coin into the cup, and you have water overflowing. Okay, this could be a sense of nurturance. This could be a sense of, I don't know. It's whatever you make it out to be. But like I said, you could be overwhelmed by your fears. An upright position. I said that in a reverse, but it's actually upright. In the reversal position, you can actually say that you're overwhelmed by your emotional instability and that you're trying to get out of it, but you actually can't. So that's how you can read the Ace of Cups. Okay, Two of Cups is a lot like the Two of Swords. Connection, reunion, union, relationships between a man and his wife, a wife, a woman and her husband. You can be LGBTQ supporters and just say that this is a man with a feminine characteristics, where you can say that these are two lesbians. One has the characteristics or the personality or the energy of the man, and that's how you can interpret your cards if that's where you want to go. In regards to LGBTQ, you can totally be pansexual when it comes to the energy of tarot, okay? Because for tarot, it's not about it's not about who makes a better male or a better female, or about what the true concept of what a woman or a man is supposed to look like. It's almost like being gender biased when you say women can't ride motorcycles, or women can't learn how to fix cars, or men can't be teachers, men can't be nurturers, men can't love children. Yeah, for tarot, there is no gender bias energy in it at all. You can refer it to any way, anyhow you feel connected to it, depending on your querent, of course. So as a reader, you have your querent, and they have questions for you to answer. So depending on their energy, they could be I wanted to say dominantly or predominantly male or female, okay? Or you can be transgendered where you're a man, but you feel like you were supposed to be a woman. So you go and become a woman through the stages, through the phases of surgery and through um, medicine. We can change our genders through technology now. So yeah, I, yeah, pretty much. Men becoming women, women becoming men. Men have to take estrogen. Women would have to take steroids. For an example, a clownfish. Okay, so for a clownfish is dominantly male, except for their leader, which is the queen. Okay, she's the only female, the only one. So they basically have to mate with her. Um, what the queen does is that she keeps them anxious, walking on thin ice, working on glass, walking on pins and needles, even keeping them stressed out. Because if a man is no longer stressed out, then he becomes a woman, and she can't allow one of the males to become another female, because then that means she would have to resort towards being a male because she has to deal with the stress rather than keeping the male stressed and staying a female. I love the clownfish, but there's a lot of sea creatures that changes their genders, but the clownfish is one of them. But yeah, Two of Cups, like I said, it's a lot like my apologies. It's a lot like connection and union and commitment. Even it's a lover's card, but it's for the minor arcana. Three of Cups. Okay, so Three of Cups is all about celebrating marriage. You can celebrate femininity if it's upright, or you can celebrate in masculinity if it's in reverse. I say in reverse because for the majority of the time in tarot, when it comes to the Three of Cups, they're usually being represented by women. But if you go into the dark tarots, sometimes you might run into a male and two females, or three males or three females, or one female and two males even. But it depends on the creator of the tarot. So yeah, so Three of Cups is all about celebrating the marriage, celebrating the union, celebrating the newfound commitment, and so on and so forth. Okay. But you can also say it's a time of celebration, emotional celebration. You're feeling happy, you're feeling ecstatic, you know? So, oh, excuse me. So, yeah. Now, for the Four of Cups, we have someone this card represents in contentment. I think I said that right. But the thing is about the Four of Cups is that you're not content with what you already have. And you're basically are wanting more than what you already have, or you're not appreciating it, or you can have your judgment be clouded because, well, people are always offering you something, but it's just never enough. Those are the type of interpretations you can get from the Four of Cups. Okay, you can be bored, you can be uncontent, you can be unhappy. We have the spirit realm offering you something even better, but you're like, the physical aspects of your reality is just kind of, you're not happy with it, you know? And so you're just like, what's the difference between the next one? So next we have the Five of Cups. And this is the emotional loss or apathy or lack of intention, depending on how you want to perceive it. And like I said, you can use the book or you can use your intuition. Okay, so for this guy, he's in a cloak, surrounded in a cloak. Not one part of him is being revealed except for his head. If you're going to be a cloak, you may as well go on ahead and have a cloak over your head if you want to. But as you can see, this man isn't vulnerable, and he's mourning over the loss that is right before him, but he's not paying attention to the things that are right behind him, that are still alive, that are still there, and that it still exists. It's almost like the Four of Cups, and they're too much alike, basically. I want to say that they're a lot alike, but they're twins, basically. Six of Cups, nostalgia and childhood dreams, memories, and so on and so forth. That'll be the book. Now, if you go by interpretation, if you go by intuition, you can go on ahead and say, okay, well, this card can represent me having a childhood lover or a childhood friend. These are all about memories and in relationships from the past. Okay, this is the child card or the childhood card. In reverse, you can get nightmares or PTSD or traumas as a child. So this can represent that. And it's bringing forth emotional damage when you have the Six of Cups in reverse as well. But you'll receive emotional healing when it's upright. Oh, excuse me. Seven of Cups is all about choice. Okay? And it also represents disillusionment. So between the two is choices and disillusionment, or being delusional about your choices. Oh God, excuse me, my nose. I'm oh whatever. But anyways, choices and disillusionment. Okay, and you can interpret that as whatever you want. Eight of Cups is all about letting go or leaving the past behind you, or keeping the past behind you and moving into the future. Nine of Cups is all about wishes being granted, you gaining everything that you've always wanted. Ten of Cups is all about happiness within one's own home, emotionally accomplished, emotionally completed and whole. Everything about you emotionally is tangible, physical, spiritual, and emotional. Okay. Page of Cups is okay. So now we're going into the court cards yet again. All right. So we got the page, the knight, the queen, and the king of cups. Like I said, for the wands, the page represents the children. Okay. So that's basically between 1 to 18. You're a child, not 18, but 17. So 1 to 17, you're still a kid. 18 to 30, you're no, 18 to 30. Okay. Yeah, 18 to 30, you'll be the knight. 30 to 40, you'll be the queen. But this is just maturity. So this is the queen in her 30s or 40s and above. And same goes for the king of cups. Okay, so these two are the only ones with exceptions. Just like the king of Wands and the Queen of Wands, they're both exceptions. So basically, you have the timeline right here, 1 to 17 and 18 to 30 in these two cards. This one is what? 1 to 17. You're still a kid. 18 to 30. Still a kid. Well, not a kid. You're an adult. Okay? But once you get into your 30s and above, you're basically a true adult, and you're about to go and reach into your old, and then you're about to go into your old age in dealing with reality. You have gained a lot more experience than what you have as a page or a knight. And sometimes, like I said, for any other tarot, sometimes you'll find, for the court cards, you can find 2 males and 2 females, or you can find mostly females in a deck, or you can find mostly males if that's what people are choosing to roll with. But overall, it depends on the creator and how they want to approach it. And like I said, I'm going to show you guys some examples of the difference between the white and the non-traditional tarot. So the traditional tarot is mostly men and women, except for when you get into the court cards. The court cards is all about your personality, your characteristics, what choice of career you're willing to pursue. Okay, and you're also Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces, I believe. Yeah, and Pisces. So Aquarius is an air sign. So yeah, so there's that. And so for the career wise, you'll be a counselor, a therapist, a psychiatrist, and so on and so forth. So you're basically healers of the emotions and the psychology of the human genetics, of the human makeup, of the human body, basically. Okay, so you're childish in the page, you're a teenager as a knight. Feminine, the Queen of Cups is a woman who is very intuitive. She's very attentive. She is also very kind. Now the King of Cups is more of the physical reality of the Queen. So like how I was telling you guys in regards to the King and Queen of Wands, same rule gets to apply for the King and Queen of Cups and Swords and Pentacles. Okay. The thing is that they're both two halves of one coin. One is physical and mental, I believe, and the other one is emotional and spiritual and more subtle in her ways of expressing herself. Okay, so the Queen is the subconscious, the King is the conscience. The Queen is going to be night and the man is going to be day. The woman is going to be the Queen is going to be one who isn't as physical and tangible in regards to her emotions as her male counterpart. Okay, and same and vice versa. If you were talking about the King of Cups, he would not be able to relate to the Queen of Cups as being untamable and intangible. Okay, she's more the ether and the matters of things versus physical and logical shit that goes on into people's minds, you know. But yeah, I basically told you guys everything about the cups. So I'm going to actually leave it there. Please like, subscribe. Be sure to comment down below. Be sure to actually contribute and make a donation to this channel if you want to watch these videos. Okay? And learn something. So some things you're going to have access to and some things you're not. The teachable things you're probably going to have to pay for. But for the unteachable things, just I don't know. I think this is a teachable video, so who knows? This is my second video, so I'm actually working on it, so I don't know how to approach it, quite honestly, but I am going to be working on it. So yeah, like I said, make your donations or contribute to my channel. For those of you gentlemen who just wants to come and see me be pretty, donate, because that would be going into my clothes, that would be going into my hair, that would be going into my makeup, and so on and so forth. And you can just come and watch me be pretty and just talk if that's what you guys want to do. I have no complaints about that. I have absolutely none whatsoever. Okay, so thank you guys for subscribing to this channel. And for those of you guys who are new to this channel, I wish you guys would go on ahead and subscribe so you can go on ahead and receive more notifications regarding these videos. And also, before I forget, also understand that you will be contributing to this video to help me evolve it, to help me grow it, to help me maintain it, and everything. So this will be our channel, okay? So this video is primarily for men. If the women want to come, they're gonna have to contribute, okay? Or I can just put the videos on pause until somebody decides to go on ahead and contribute. Either way is cool with me. It's almost like I'm starting all over again, and I am. I've worked so hard for my last video. For those of you guys who don't know, my last channel is Black Mermaid Oracle. I have gotten pretty far, but at the same time, not far enough, and is just lacking in a lot of things that is vital to me and for me to keep growing in my channel. But that doesn't mean that I'm going to stop doing my channel. It just means that I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to roll with that one versus this one. This one's going to be an educational channel, and you guys will be learning a lot. You guys will be learning a lot, and I'll be learning a lot too. And your money and donations won't be just going into me looking pretty. They'll be going into the books and the information and the resources that I can possibly find on Amazon. So, yeah. So that's how you guys are going to be able to contribute. So if there's anything that you wound up deciding, hey, I'm lacking in it, well, you're more than welcome to pay for it, okay? So no complaint unless you want to pay for it, okay? And I'm going to come up with a model for that one too. So see you guys later. Have a beautiful day. Bye.